In the second hand of the any like numbers section, we start off with a Kong of flowers. Remember, that is not a suit. They're considered neutral. We have a pair of ones in our first suit. We have a different color, so we have a pung of ones in another suit. And then we have a third color, so we're using our third suit with the pung of ones. Then we go back to the first color. So this first color, notice they're going to be in the same suit, and so we have a pair of ones. They do that to us so we can't use jokers, I think, just make it a little bit harder. But we've got our ones in pairs with the same suit. So here in our parentheses, see if we can learn any more. We've got any three suits. Okay, we already knew that because we have three different colors. And then it says pairs must be same suit. They are really enforcing that, making sure you realize it. But yes, we know that because they're in the same color. All right, so here's my example. I've got my flowers. I've got my ones. I'm using cracks. These, my pung is in dots. And then of course my one bam bird that I like so much. And then notice I've made these the same suit. So another example would be if I did some nines. Notice I'm changing up the suits a little bit in where I put them. So this time I am using my bams. So these are bams. And then I've got my dots and my cracks. It does not matter which suit you use as long as you use the three different suits and these match. All right, so jokers, I can use them here because it's a Kong. I can use them here because we've got our pungs. And then because they decided to be tricky and make us do two pairs, we cannot use jokers in those. All right, hopefully that helped. And hopefully you get a Mahjong today. Have a wonderful, blessed day.